Welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. As we are entering into midsummer, it's often a time where we're very busy, holidays, children being home from school, other things going on that involve us to use a lot of energy. And though it's a time of high energy, it can also be quite a depleting time because we can find it very hot if the weather is really warm. Also, when you're very busy, you can become tired and feel like you don't have any time just to take a few moments to yourself. You might allow this practice to create that space for you, just for a short period of time, inviting it to be a bit of a reset, resetting the nervous system, resetting the mind, giving yourself permission just to be still for a short period of time. So take the next few moments to get comfortable and settled into the space where you are practicing today, whether it's your bed, your yoga mat, somewhere outside. Make yourself comfortable, settling. Bringing any props in that you might find useful, like an eye covering, something to place under the back of the head, or something to place under the back of the knees. And as you find stillness, just take a moment to ask yourself if there's anything you can do to make yourself even 1% more comfortable, and just make those adjustments, however small. And then you might take a deep inhale through the nose, and then releasing a long exhale out of the mouth. And just allow yourself to relax a little bit deeper into your space, enabling each exhale from here on in to allow you to soften a little bit more. We'll begin today's practice with a breath count, starting at the number 21 and then counting down to 0 on each exhale. You might imagine yourself softening a little more on each exhalation, each number as you count downwards. Just fall into this practice just for a few moments. And if you drift and lose track of the count, just simply start at 21 again. And then just release that counting, that concentration. Just let the breath move back to breathing itself. You might invite your intention or sankhara into the practice at this point. If you are not working with one at the moment, or you just feel called to use something else today, you might explore the phrase, I welcome the summer months and their light and warmth. I welcome the summer months and their light and warmth. Repeating 3 times in the mind. And then we'll begin to rotate awareness through the body. If you're feeling a little warm and overheated, you might imagine a silver cooling light at each point of attention as we move through our rotation of consciousness through the body. Beginning at the crown of the head, that silver light, cooling light, just settling there. And then to the eyebrow center, relaxing, cooling across the forehead. The right eye, the small muscles behind the eye, the left eye, the small muscles behind the eye, both eyes relaxed, cool, soft. Noticing the air travelling in and out the nose, the right ear and the left ear, both ears together making up your soundscape. The jaw soft and relaxed, the tongue and the mouth relaxed, the pit of the throat, the centre of the throat, the chest centre, that cooling light moving to the heart space, the right shoulder, the elbow, the right wrist, the back of the hand, the palm of the hand, the tips of the fingers, the thumb, right arm, deeply relaxed, basking in the cooling light, the left shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the back of the hand, the palm of the hand, the tips of the fingers, the thumb, the left arm, basking in that cooling light, both arms resting so very deeply, the chest center, the navel, the right ribs, the right waist, the left ribs, the left waist, the trunk of the body, bathed in that cooling silver light, the pelvic bowl, the right hip, the right knee, the ankle, the top of the foot, the heel of the foot, the sole of the foot, all 5 hips on the foot, right leg, basking in that cooling light, so very relaxed, melting into the earth, the left hip, the knee, the ankle, the top of the foot, the heel of the foot, the sole of the foot, all 5 toe tips, left leg resting so very deeply, bathed in the silver cooling light. Both legs deeply relaxed. The soles of both feet. The tip of the tailbone. The space between the shoulder blades. The top of the spine. And the crown of the head. Whole body basking, resting in the cooling silver light. Held in deep rest with awareness. You might bring your awareness to the idea of laying in a summer woodland, laying in the soft grass. It's a sunny day, the dappled light from the trees dancing and playing around you. There might be sounds of the breeze in the trees. There might be sounds of birds singing, animals moving around in the foliage. Inhale the fresh, cooling air Inhale what Mother Nature is offering you in healing and in cooling and in that welcoming feel. Exhaling all that is not needed back into the earth. Reminding yourself that you are not separate from the natural world. Everything is as one, and we are part of it. Grounding into the earth, the soft, cooling earth, with the sounds, the images, the greenery. You might reintroduce your sankalpa or intention. I welcome the summer months and their light and their warmth. Repeating again 3 times. Slowly begin to re-emerge from your space where the mind was resting. Start to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Maybe taking a few deep inhales and a few long exhales. Take a deep breath in through the nose and release a long exhale out of the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose, long exhale. Once more, inhaling, exhaling. You might feel called to begin to invite some movement back into the body, wriggling the fingers and toes, turning the wrists and ankles. Inviting movement that feels intuitively right in this moment. Maybe you feel called to take a full body stretch or draw the knees into the chest. Maybe a different shape feels more appropriate. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. Taking all the time you need to bring yourself back into your day. Maybe taking a roll over to one side, just taking a moment to linger there. And then when you feel to start to bring yourself up, maybe just sit for a moment before continuing on with your day. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you for being here. Carry on, Tat. Namaste.